I am trying so hard to speak for myself and not what somebody else wants from me or what someone else may want or what I may consider best for someone else. All I know is what's right for me. I'm looking at a show and they are talking about AOS. So I don't even know who a lot of these people are. I'm not good with names. I can remember faces and things, and she's leaning in and saying most people don't know what socialism is. No, most people don't know what capitalism is, and so on and so forth. And the people on Fox News, 4 people up there are mocking her about that's not what the American people want. American people don't want student loans canceled, and American people don't want to go green and fossil fuels. I think it all depends on who you ask. Don't tell me what I want without asking me now. Because you don't know what the fuck I want. All you know what you want. That's what you need to maintain. And you need to prioritize what you want. And when I want to be able to speak on my opinion, I'm trying to learn how to guide myself and what's relevant for me in my little old tiny single wide trailer where I live and have a fucking hard time maintaining that. I just know me and what I've been through. And I know what I've walked through. I've cried through. I've moaned through. I've survived. I can't speak for you. I can speak for me. But I don't want to step on your toes because I don't know you. And I don't know what you done survived. I don't know the fires you done walked through. The wind that you done survived. The rain that done tried to consume you. I don't know if you was already in a hole and something else came and dragged you even further down that hole. The will to want to can pull us up out of those holes. One little old moment, just one moment at a time. Believe that if I have another breath, I can keep on pulling myself. It ain't easy. Who said it was going to be? It ain't easy when things affect the mind. The body heals differently than the mind. The body, it may be in certain areas, the heart, major organs like the brain, the heart, those things take hits. I think I read somewhere maybe the liver might heal itself. I don't know. I don't know anything much about anatomy and physiology. I don't. I know what I've survived. I know what I've walked through. I know the pain that I've endured. I know the suffering that I have lived through. And for somebody to tell me that I can get over it just that easy, no. Nope. You don't know. You don't know what it's like. You don't know. I don't know what it's like for the people in Ukraine and dodging bullets. And it's easy for us to point here and there and everywhere. And we don't know the whole story, all we know is what people who don't really care about anything but profit over people are telling us. That's all that I see is profit over people. And the earth suffers. I look at the waters and the channels and the rivers and the oceans, and 70% of the earth, perhaps, is 70% of my body water. That lets me know I'm likened unto the earth. The channels and the rivers that run through my body, that carry my blood in my veins, and we keep on sucking all the oil out of the earth like it ain't her blood. We don't know what the blood of the earth is, and we don't care. All we know is we want the money that created from the blood of the earth. Just how do we know that the other planets were not inhabited, or however you want to say that motherfucking word? I'm no motherfucking scholar or habitated it, Garden of Eden, all that shit. Inhabited. I don't know that fucking word. But how the hell we know it they had people on there? How do we know? Were we there? We don't know what led us to here where we are right now. All we know is we are here right now. And I can't identify with what went on in the Bible. I can read it, but I can't identify with it. But I can see suffering. The same way there was a lot of suffering in the Bible, there's a lot of suffering now. I see a lot of things that God saying that he was the head, that he was our father, that he was in charge of us. And we had to listen to him. We had to submit to him. We had to live by his rules. I see a lot of that same shit happening today. So I try hard not to mark myself on what God said, but what I feel is right. It's a lot of time when I didn't do what my spirit said do and something did not go right because I did not listen to myself. I listened to someone else. And the Bible didn't like that. They didn't like you thinking for yourself. A lot of people don't like it when you think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think. It's both. It's the same thing. It all depends on where you're from. Just because you say think and I say don't, and I said think, I might say think and you said think, doesn't mean that it's wrong. Don't mean it's right either. Be persuaded by your own mind. Think for yourself, because an orange can be orange. All peaches ain't the same color now, is they? They not. All waters ain't colored the same way. All fish ain't colored the same way. All flowers ain't colored the same way. All roses ain't colored the same way. But yet a rose is a rose. A lot of times you can look at it and identify the bloom. And yet we can't be colored different colors, and that's supposed to be absurd. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care if you don't like me because of the color of my fucking skin. I don't give a fuck. I need more reason than that alone to not like your stank ass. If I don't like you, goddammit, you done gave me some more than the motherfucking color of your skin. You done showed me the whole clarity of your goddamn character. That's a lot of shit to work with right there. Sometimes somebody else's character. And a lot of it, we don't want to give nothing for the other person. No, I ain't gonna do it. I like to humble myself. I like meeting new people and having a conversation here and there. And leaving it just like that, with no animosity and no grief anywhere. That's just me, though. And that's my opinion in life. Because we might not be meant to stay here for long. We might just be passing through this earth. Because we may just be here for a season. I don't know. Maybe the earth is meant to be just like the rest of the planets. They all glow. They still living. You see the glow of the moon. Ain't no life on that bitch, but she's still living. She, he, it, whatever it is, it still lives. Without us. It don't need us to fucking live. You think the earth need us to live? She might need us to get the fuck on up off of her, because that's how we live and that's how we treat each other. And don't be worried about the words that I fucking use. I ain't trying to raise your children. My youngest one grown. I ain't got nothing to do with your children. It's your job to raise your fucking children and put parental guidance and make sure they watching the right fucking TV shows. Making sure they educate. It's your job, not mine. It's your job. If your child being bullied by someone, it's your job to talk to that parent. It's your job. It's your job. We ain't got to roll up on nobody ready to fight. Look, they doing this and that. That ain't right. If it ain't right, you fucking know it. You just don't want nobody telling you something. I don't want to hear that bull. How you going to tell me about it? If your child done did it, goddammit, they did it. It ain't shit. They did that shit. If they did it, goddammit. These children running wild out here in the street, killing each other. thinking a fucking gun like a fucking water gun. I didn't want mine to have no fucking water guns. Nope, guns are not toys. Not at all. A fucking gun is a serious piece of machine. That motherfucker can take a fucking life. That's serious right there. And we got people who don't care about killing other people. Well, don't mean nothing to me. Jackie, you don't mean nothing to me. Don't mean I want your motherfucking ass dead. That ain't who I am. I don't get down like that. But that's just me. It ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with you. You got your own fucking path. But you ain't got to be no fucking F5 tornado in somebody else's life. All that fucking demo destruction, that fucking better. Fucking bullshit. That's what that fucking shit is. I'll sit out, if we could sit down and have a fucking conversation. I don't speak Russian, no. But Vladimir he ain't gonna sit down and have no conversation with me. I ain't nobody. I'm a fucking speaker. I ain't on that. I ain't the president. And then a lot of them probably won't even sit down and have a motherfucking conversation with a woman president. We can't let Hillary in this office. We can't let Hillary, because men, they already done said they don't negotiate with women. Well, fuck them. We don't need them motherfuckers. We need more women in the offices. These men is just killing machines. We need to get them motherfuckers a fishing rod and tell them, look, go bring some motherfucking food home with your own goddamn hands. You can't use no weapon. Only weapon you can use is a motherfucking fishing rod. You hear me? I need you to go out yonder and go to YouTube, motherfucker. Figure out if you want a chicken, how the fuck you can get your own chicken from somewhere. Skin that motherfucker your goddamn self. You the one killing him. You the one want to eat the motherfucker. But then you want to tell me I'm fucking wrong for saying that. But they don't want to sit down. They don't want to have no legitimate conversation with me. And then I get in their face and I probably won't be able to speak. I want to be able to speak freely with people. I want to be with people I can have legitimate conversations with about who I am and how I feel. It's not guided at you. If it's something that you felt like I insulted you with because it might be in your personality, that's just who I am. And those are the things that I'm not. And that's not how I walk in life. And that's not how I want to live. I ain't going to say what I won't do. I don't know. That's just how I feel right now. I'm trying to guide myself in the peace and harmony. I live in stress in my mind. My son, I got a call saying my 11-year-old son was found hanging in a tree. I don't know who killed my son. I have stress in my fucking mind. I don't know who did that shit. I want to know, though. I don't want to hang them from their fucking neck. That ain't what I want to do. I want them to tell me why. Not that they going to tell me the truth. I want them to tell me why. He couldn't have did nothing. He won't be 11 years old. It had to be me. It had to be something I fucking did. It had to be me. It had to be me. It had to be something I did. It had to be something I said. It had to be something I done. It was something about me. Because ain't no fucking way he did nothing that'll made somebody do something like that to him. It had to be me. It had to be me. And maybe that's where a lot of people feel. What did I do? That somebody struck out at my child to try to hurt me, to try to get at me, or anything like that. I look at the soldiers shooting up these hospitals, got pregnant women coming out on gurneys and shit. See, I ain't never seen no, like, a lot of times, let's say when the U.S. was attacking Iraq and Afghanistan, but they didn't show us all them pictures. All we saw was the soldiers. We didn't see what the citizens were going through. We still don't know the gist of it because I can't Google it, and very seldom that I find what did the people survive during the Gulf Wars and a whole lot of things. I know I hear about, I think it's called Hiroshima, and the atomic bomb, and said that no one will ever use such a device as that ever again. And I read about somebody that did decide to use it once. against a whole lot of people. Just so much destruction all at once. And I say, are we meant to be here? Or are we just passing through? Hallelujah. I don't want to be remembered for nothing like that. And I don't want to mention the person's name who would do something like that. I don't want to say their names. They ain't worth mentioning as far as I'm concerned. And I wish that the news would keep the cameras out of their face. They lack, and they can get it. Can do it. The name that shall not be mentioned. Say, robot, go do this. Robot, go do that. They go do it. What's going to happen to them if they don't do it? I don't want to remember names like that. Nor those people that would shoot up little small hospitals, old, anybody, just anything in their path that they've not had any type of argument, no type of animosity or anything, nothing at all with. And they would attack them in such a manner. They're not worth mentioning to me. But all Russians aren't the same. Just like all Americans aren't the same. We're a large demographic of people. All those that haven't been slaughtered through mass killings like war. War is a huge mass killing. And we don't even put wars in the demographics of mass killings. And it's a mass killing. It's an act of terror. And I say, are we meant to be here? I don't know. I question it. I look at what's happening. And I say, am I meant to be here? Once everything is gone, all the oil is gone, all the water, all the ice melted, and all the water dries up, and then all the trees that cut away, and no more moisture in the air, and all of the dust and the dirt and debris settle, and because no more blood in the body of the earth, all the oil gone, and all the water dried up, and the sun heated up all around. It's just going to be a big ball of dirt that's soon going to blow away into the atmosphere. And the only thing that my spirit, because I got a little spirit, you know what it look. You've seen how tiny a sperm is, yet how many spirits can live inside of it. And the air that surrounds me. I said spirits everywhere. And once we just going to be oxygen in the atmosphere. And perhaps we're not meant to be here anyway.